Brought to you by our friends at Gatorade. And Coach, a lot to talk about, but I just noticed, I want to direct your attention. Look at that gentleman sitting right up over there, about 10 rows up.
Yeah,
Does Skip Meyer look contented to you?
Look at
him.
him.
A longtime trainer here tonight, still rooting you on every game.
Oh, he's amazing. He doesn't have anything to worry about. None of those little nicks and sprains are his responsibility. We do miss him, though. There's no question.
Well, talk about how your team played here tonight, and what I liked, and Zach mentioned it, you got to be a little cruel if you're going to be good. This is 2 games where you've played teams you're supposed to beat, but you have kept the pedal to the metal for the entire game.
Yeah, I think, overall defensively pretty good, and anytime, we got 22 assists, we just really want to share the ball and move the ball, and I thought we did a really good job of that. We're doing a good job of throwing the ball ahead. We've really been stressing just throwing it up the floor and attacking before the defense is set. And I think our younger guys are, getting more comfortable. But, really when you look at, to watch Johnny Mooney rebound the ball, you're watching art. You're watching an art form. You really are. He's one of the great rebounders that has ever played here. And he's one of the great rebounders in the country. Just the instincts and how he goes up, it's a clinic tape on how to go get it. And he gets 16 rebounds. He rolls out of bed and gets 16 rebounds in a game. Yeah, it's hard to get, but thrilled with what he's doing.
No, you're right, Coach. He was working all night.
All night.
Doing early work, getting physical. But not only 16 rebounds, 18 points, but also led the team with 5 assists.
Yeah.
Just a complete game from him.
That's where he's really come a long way. He was not great decision maker with the basketball his first 2 years. He was a turnover waiting to happen, as a matter of fact. But he has gotten better with the basketball, passing the ball, and he did a little bit of everything tonight, and our bench gave us good energy again. Dane and Robbie come in and Nate, and just make plays and drive it and I do like how we're driving it. We are driving the ball. We charged a couple times, but I don't care as long as we're going to the hole hard.
You're also playing John Mooney and Juwan Durham together a lot. Durham tonight, 11 points, 5 rebounds, had a couple of blocked shots, but they're working so well together. They both scored on a Eurostep drive tonight. Plus, I love the 1-3-1. First you had Mooney up top, then you had Durham up top. It really rattled Howard. I think it's going to rattle other people.
Yeah, we played around with a little bit of everything tonight defensively, but you're right. They love playing together. They're roommates. They've gotten very close. And, and they're veterans. They've been around a little bit, so they do love playing together.
Coach, a guy that we've seen come along each game and certainly has been playing great defensively all year, Rex Pfluger. I thought he looked as comfortable as he has all year on the offensive end, and certainly we saw some aggression going to the basket as well.
He just keeps getting more comfortable and more confident with his body and his legs, I think he's pretty darn close to 100%. What did he play tonight? 18 minutes. That's kind of about where 18 to 20 is about how we're playing him. But, he just does so many little things. He's always in the right defensive position. He causes problems there. He's around the basketball. He's really a good passer. And he's a better shooter than people think. And we want him to take open shots. But I love when he got to the foul line because he's just about automatic from the foul line, as we know.
You mentioned Carmody earlier, and Zach and I both thought, beginning of the game, a little out of sorts offensively. When he came in, he really seemed to be the driving force behind getting you guys rolling aggressively on offense.
Yeah, I really like what he's doing for us, because he's driving the ball hard and making plays and making people rotate. And I think his drives get the other guys driving. He is a natural physical driver. So we're going to live with some turnovers every now with him because he needs to play a little bit recklessly at times, but I like him and Dane coming off, and I thought Nate is rebounding the basketball for us, and he's getting some rebounds he couldn't get last year in traffic, so we're growing him.
You can't build your conference schedule, but you can build your non-conference schedule and tailor it a bit to your team. You're, again, very, very young. Carmody really is a freshman, didn't get to play much last year. So now you're in a streak where you are playing basically every 3 days until the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. How much do you think this stretch is going to help you, and how much do you need it to help you?
Yeah, we talked about trying to set, an identity here at home, with these games in November, and they're coming fast. And kids want to play games. They don't want to practice too much. So we got 2 days of practice between games, and they'll give us what they have. But, you know, for us to kind of feel good about playing on this floor, and the November stretch is really important.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yep.